Alright, here's a video of Heights IRS installation instructions, right? So, at one point in time, as some of you may know, I was interested in actually ordering a Heights IRS, and so I sent him a bunch of questions, asking him a few things, and pretty much had the wrong answer for everything I asked him, and pretty much made it so I wanted no part of buying one of these. What also made it worse was I got a hold of their installation instructions, as you see here, and basically they make it so it's pretty much impossible to install unless you pay them to do it. So you're already going to pay $7 grand for a Heights IRS rated for 500 horsepower, right? Plus however much they're going to want to install this thing, plus all the other things I'm going to tell you about shortly. So here's some pictures or whatever. Okay, here's the first page of showing you the installation. Let's see, put it on 2-post lift. Remove axle and torque assembly, blah blah blah. As you can tell, you gotta remove everything. I don't know about you, but does anybody see any type of way of measuring where they're cutting and where they're installing these brand new pieces of metal? Any type of measurement? I don't think so. So you want me to remove all my spring pockets, the frame support piece that's usually tack welded on both sides here, that's like the little hump piece that has the bump stop. I'm going to remove all of this and cut all this out, and even some of my frame, and you have no instructions on where I make cuts. Are you serious? Like, no instructions on how far back I go, how far forward I go, like how, you know, towards the other passenger or driver side I go. Nothing. There was absolutely nothing. It just says, this is one side done, this is the other side done. Pretty much, good luck, and do it yourself. Look at it. Once you're all done, install a third member with coils, blah blah blah. It literally gave not a single measurement on what you cut, what you remove, what you have to drill out, anything. And all of a sudden, look, voila, it's done. Really? I'm pretty sure some of the more fabricated, savvy people can figure it out. I'm not going to name names on who or what, but that's just bullshit. How are you not going to give a single measurement on what you have to do? You just show these very vague photos and expect people to know. I mean, look at that. That's, and when they give it to you, look at it. It's a gigantic puzzle. I mean, yeah, okay, you're gonna bolt stuff together, no big deal. Not only that, when they send it to you, it's raw. It's not powder coated and looking all beautiful and spiffy like how it does when they show it to you. So you buy it and it's in raw metal, and guess what? You have to pay to powder coat it. It is not part of their service. Here's the list of crap. Okay, so here's some of the other problems with this. I asked them questions. One of them was does it come powder coated? The answer was no. Another question is, what type of exhaust will clear over this IRS that I can use? They say no type of exhaust will work. You will have to maybe fabricate something of your own and hope it works, or you're going to have to dump the exhaust. There's no other options. There's no, oh, I could buy such and such kit and it'll fit. No. It's either you'll have to dump it or try to attempt to fabricate something that'll work. So basically, you're SOL on that one. Let's see. I asked them, how much are these 800 horsepower axles? Because when you buy this kit, it comes with 500 horsepower axles. So, how much is the 800 horsepower kit? We don't know. How the fuck do you not know how much your own parts cost? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, we offer these blah blah, but you don't know the price? That doesn't make... What? Like, how can you offer a product you don't even know how much your own stuff costs? That doesn't make any sense. Okay, let's skip past that, right? Obviously, the instructions are a joke. Let's see. What type of brake lines will I need to use to get from here to, like, the center T where, you know, you get the split divide? Oh, you'll have to come up with your own design there. What? Okay, so what type of flex hose? Do you have any part numbers of anything I could just buy off the shelf? No, you'll have to figure that out your own. Are you serious right now? Yeah, that's pretty much what it requires. Okay, now I want to use air ride. I don't want your guys' coilovers. Will you guys take any money off if I don't get in your coilovers? No. It's part of the kit, and if you look up on our website, it's free of charge because it's included in the kit. Okay, but I don't need your coilovers. How much money will you take off if you don't give them to me? We won't take any money off. So what you're telling me is I have to buy this assembly with coilovers I don't need and you won't take any money off. Yes, I'm sorry. Okay, so who the fuck can I sell these to? Who the hell is going to have another IRS that needs coilovers? Obviously, it's going to come with the kit for free, right? So there goes money out of my pocket. Now, they're going to come with C4 brakes or Wildwood brakes or whatever, Willwood, however you want to pronounce it. But they're only C4 diameters. Now, I have Brembo brakes from a 5th gen or CTSV, whatever, and obviously much bigger than C4 brakes. I don't want your brakes. Can you guys not include your brakes and take money off? No, I'm sorry. They're part of the package. They're free as they're included inside the kit. So now, all of a sudden, I have brakes that I have no use for. So I'm going to have to try to sell those. And I have coilovers that are useless to me personally because I'm going to want air ride. And they're not going to take any money off, and they're pretty much telling me, well, good luck trying to sell them to someone else because they're part of the deal. Okay. So, it comes raw. Can't use any exhaust over it, so everything's going to have to be stupid loud unless you use mufflers that are extremely restrictive. Coilovers are included, can't do anything other than what they have. Brakes, if you have anything bigger, you pretty much have to fabricate it yourself, because that was another question I had. Oh, do you guys make mounts for, say, Brembos to stick on the back here? Because that's what I have in my case. No. So we only offer it for what brakes we offer. Oh my god. You guys are killing me. This whole system, $7,000, plus you don't know what these extra axles will cost for 800 horsepower, just the 500s. Plus, pretty much I'm going to have to pay you to install it because these instructions are a fucking joke. And then I have to pay to powder coat them. Because this whole assembly is all raw. So you stick it in there in a matter of a week, everything is going to start being covered in rust. $7,000, I have to powder coat it. And pretty much have to pay you to install it if I'm not completely 100% fabricated savvy. Seriously? That's a fucking joke. So you're telling me on all, I'm going to have like $10,000 into this heidts IRS. Yeah, fuck that. Sorry if I busted some people's bubbles, but I've had people that tell me, oh man, I think I'm going to buy the heidts IRS. And I'm, okay, that's up to you, but I personally wouldn't. I was one of the people that said, yes, I would want one. And then I contacted them, asked them these questions. Pretty much obviously had the wrong answer for everything. And then I got a hold of these to see how to install them. And that really just was icing on the cake for me. So, hopefully this helps some of you other guys. But this is a joke. I'm sorry, but this is a joke. Plus, $7,000. I mean, honestly, how many people can honestly afford $7,000 for a rear end? I mean, I personally don't know a single person that can afford $7,000 for one piece that's not even going to be complete, can't install, and then you're going to have to pay to powder coat it. So you're talking like basically 10 grand. So who has 10 grand lying around for a 3rd gen, which everybody knows has not appreciated in value that much, where you buy a rear end that's 10 grand and all of a sudden, guess what? Your car top value, unless you have a museum quality car, is lucky to reach 10 grand as is. I mean, yes, there are some examples out there, obviously, that are worth more than 10 grand. But being realistic, everyone knows that third gen is not bringing numbers like the first gens and the early second gens and whatnot. I mean, yes, their time will come, but as of right now, it's not here. So, I don't know what they're thinking. I don't know, sorry. But that's my rant on that. I know a bunch of people that were interested in it, and everyone I've talked to, I've pretty much made sure that they lost all interest because this is just a joke.